But maybe we've spent too long trying to figure all this out with theory.
You're a scientist, Bran.
So listen to me. When I say that love isn't something we invented, it's observable, powerful. It has to mean something.
Love has meaning, yes. Social utility, social bonding, child rearing.
We love people who have died. Where's the social utility in that? Maybe it means something more, something we can't yet understand. Maybe it's some evidence, some artifact of a higher dimension that we can't consciously perceive. Love is the one thing we're capable of perceiving that transcends dimensions of time and space. Maybe we should trust that, even if we can't understand it yet.
The idea of God as the potter, the architect of the universe, is good, and it makes you feel that life is, after all, important. But after a while, it gets embarrassing. And you realize that everything you do is being watched by God. So you become an atheist, just to get rid of it. And then you feel terrible after that, because you got rid of God, but that means you got rid of yourself. You're just nothing but a machine. But the people who coined the fully automatic theory of the universe were playing a very funny game. What they wanted to say was this: all you people who believe in religion are old ladies and wishful thinkers. You got a big daddy up there and you want a comfort and thing, but life is rough. Life is tough, and success goes to the most hard-headed people. That was a very convenient theory when the European-American world was colonizing the natives everywhere else. They said, we are the end product of evolution. It has become academically plausible and fashionable that this is the way the world works. In academic circles, no other theory of the world than the fully automatic model is respectable. Because if you're an academic person, you've got to be an intellectually tough person. But however, you see, this whole idea that the universe is just nothing at all but unintelligent force playing around and not even enjoying it is a put-down theory of the world.
Resonance, one of the fundamental aspects of reality. The formations shaped by resonance prominently showcase themselves throughout the universe as if mathematical relationships and harmonics are the language of God. Consider the works done by Luc Montagnier and Masaru Emoto. Masaru Emoto has determined that water reacts to the electromagnetic fields generated by the heart. Keep in mind that the rhythm of the heartbeat is directly associated with the emotions felt by the organism, implying that the electromagnetic field generated by the heart varies in form depending on this rhythm. Through experimentation, he found that the crystallization of water molecules would vary in the level of complexity depending on the intention directed towards the water. Crystals that were more symmetrical and complex tend to be the ones that have been affected by the intentions of love and gratitude, while the ones that were deformed were exposed to the intentions of contempt. If people would take the time to replicate this experiment, they would see that this implies that water reacts to the electromagnetic field of the organisms around it, which further suggests that we affect each other with our intentions. The intentions of all beings affect the collective. All life on Earth is water-based. Our body is 75% water. In 1988, Jacques Benveniste, an immunologist, conducted research regarding water memory. He found when diluting a solution of human antibodies to the point where not a single molecule of the antibody was left in the water solution, white blood cells would respond to the solutions as if encountering the antibodies. Luc-Antoine Montagnier, the discoverer of HIV, took it a step further. Montagnier revealed using MATLAB software that some sequences of DNA and their nanostructure emits electromagnetic waves after excitation by an ambient electromagnetic background. Further experimentation suggests that electromagnetic signals resonating from the once present DNA continue to do so despite the DNA being gone. In other words, resonance fields act as a kind of memory for genetic bonds that have already inhabited the water. Luc Montagnier wasn't realizing it, but he was observing the effects of morphic resonance. a kind of resonating force that molds molecular bonds into DNA sequences, much like how sound resonance molds the granules into specific forms that reflect the frequency of that resonance. Another unconnected yet relevant study adds another piece to the puzzle, the study of music on the growth of plants. The idea is that the harmonic resonance emitting from classical music will result in the development of a healthier plant, in contrast to plants that are exposed to no music whatsoever. Sound is comprised of pulse waves, formed by areas of high and low pressure in the atmosphere through which it travels. It can be heard via eardrums, however, it could also be felt. And when it comes to plants, it is not so much plants hearing music, more so than it is the plant reacting to the vibration of the music. Using a polygraph machine reveals that plants do indeed react to the vibrations.
This time, Tori's not going to touch the plant at all. He's just going to imagine hurting it.
Think about something specific to this plant, and I want you to you have to really intend to do it. Like, I am going to do this. I'm going to kick your butt.
Ready? Had a good baseline. I gave it a mental picture, picturing it burning on fire.
The needle jumps.
Are you serious? Stop. No way. Tori had a thought and the plant reacted. If I were to say that it was a random occurrence, be some pretty amazing coincidences going on.
The Mythbusters switch from using a polygraph machine to electroencephalography. They detect no reactions at all and conclude that the myth was busted. However, it is important to note that EEG detects brainwaves, and we know that plants do not have neurons. The polygraph machine, however, passes a current through the leaf and measures the differences in electrical resistance, differences made by electrochemical reactions. These unconnected studies, the study of plants, the study of water, and the study of electromagnetic fields and water memory, were revealing the phenomena created by morphic resonance, which is intimately associated with string theory and quantum entanglement, both showcasing the universe to be the result of relationships between subatomic particles which are vibrating at a specific frequency. These vibrational fields configure the fundamentals of reality as we know it. Waves, light, sound, electromagnetic waves, and so on, are the harmonic symphony of existence. The universe is a dark matter fractal field, a resonating field that has been and is currently evolving, an intelligence that prominently displays itself through mathematical form. We conscious beings are part of this universal evolution, experiencing it in infinitely different variations. The force that binds existence together can only be described as true love, for love is the bond between relationships. Subatomic particles can only be formed in relationships. This entire universe follows the principle of duality, a law, a universe of intelligent design.
Because the white one is only there in relation to the dark. So then, if these two fishes, as it were, wake up, if this one wakes up and this one wakes up, which is called awakening in Buddhism, they realize they're one. In other words, they go together. They're inseparable from each other.